Yo, what up? This is Danger Dan. I return. Some more Guilty Gear Strive. Still the beta matches though. Sorry, don't get too excited. Game hasn't come out yet. Trust me. I'm also troubled by this. First match, we got Potemkin and Let's Go. He must be a Mario fan. So these are some more ranked matches. Working our way up the tower. Just trying to get as much experience as possible. And what I can tell you about Potemkin so far is that he's kind of scary. For the simple fact that he can touch you twice and kill you. That may seem like an exaggeration, but it's not. And if you fought Potemkin, then you know what I'm saying. You are always one grab away from life alert. Drop that. See, there was no need to run after that gunflame because you swung. You should be dead. You know what I dislike? Here's my thing. Managed to get him there. I noticed that when I play anyway, every time I fail to execute, I usually take a fuck ton of damage or just outright lose, even if I'm like ahead. I don't know if it's a me thing. It might be. Like, it might just be like a mental trigger that I can't really do anything about, because it happens in almost every fighting game. It's not just this one. But I'm starting to observe myself more, and I'm noticing a lot of things, and it helps to call those things out so that I can start to improve on them. I just got smacked in the face with that shield. See, I'm being a little reckless here, but the simple fact that I don't ever want the person that I'm fighting to feel like they got me where they want me. Not ever. Like, I'll always play with, like, aggression. Ooh, counter. Could have got the kill there, actually. You see, this is what I'm saying. Failing to execute, and I get executed. So there's a lot of that. And, like, I'm not being, like, super upset about it. Because, you know, we still learn how to play the game. Still getting used to it. Everything is still new. But, damn, it's, here's what I can tell you. I feel that I am better than I was during the beta. You know, I'm gonna show it when the game comes out, of course. But I genuinely feel like I got better after the beta ended. Right there, failing to execute again. I'm gonna call it out every time. Got him with that volcanic viper. Right, so just hear me out. So as we get into it, with so much hype and Millia Rage, that's actually a good combination. So much hype, Millia Rage. If you say it like that. Anyway, like I said, just hear me out. So I've been like image training like a motherfucker. I mean, oh man. And I've also gotten the chance to really like sit down and watch my replays and all my matches over and see what I was doing, how I can do it better, things like that. You know, I don't need to go too in depth with the improvement jargon, but that's how I'm feeling right now. Like, I feel like, don't get me wrong, I'm not way better, but I'm better. That's what that matters. Viper! Oh, that nigga is mad cool. Yo, no funny shit. If you see me in real life with a headband on, I actually look like Soul. And if you change Soul's hair color, like if you put him in the blue outfit with the blonde hair, he looks like me. No cap. You ask anybody. So, like, I've gotten pretty good from my image training, but I still need to put these things into practice. Because, you know, I can only image train so much. I haven't seen every type of opponent. That fucking volcanic viper. Vortex. Got him. Can't be sleeping. That's so much meter. You see, all right. I'm really trying not to nitpick, but I can't help it. Like, I hold myself really accountable, especially when it comes to fighting games. Fighting the wingless chicken. Level 51 Kai. Not bad. Also a resident of the 7th floor. I was on the 7th floor for a minute. I ain't gonna hold you. Not even for losing. I don't know how they measure how many matches you need to win versus how many matches you lose. Oh, look at that. I don't know if he took all that damage on purpose or if he just wasn't at his controller. But I know one thing for certain is that it's no concern of mine. So yeah, like I've just been visualizing frame traps, combos, defensive maneuvers, more better mobility, just, you know, amongst other things. But I still need to put all these things into practice. Also, there's a good chance that when the final game comes out, Soul might be different. Like his frame data might change, which would be unfortunate. I really hope that that doesn't happen, but it might. And if it does, that changes some things. Put him away pretty quick, actually. But yeah, that would change things. But, man, I can't describe to y'all enough how badly I want this game to come out. Like, I'm ready to play it right now. Holy shit. Going up against Not Bowen. And he is also Soul. So, I'm not a big fan of mirror matches. Especially when I just start playing the game. I'm real sensitive about my my character and the way I play them. So when I have mirror matches, it kind of fucks with me. Especially if people are doing better than I am. Because they might not be. But I would have gotten into my own head because it's a mirror match. And things would seem a lot more dramatic. Let's take this match for example. Started off pretty strong. That was... He had the right idea. Just not the right execution. He had the right idea. So yeah, you see this match started off pretty strong. This other Soul here, Not Bowen. The green Soul. Alright, burst there. He pushes me, or pushes us, I should say, to the corner. And then just, honestly, does a lot of the same things that we were doing. The things you do with Soul. Things that one would know how to counter from playing the character. Of course, you would have to lab a lot of these things. Because just because you practicing what to do when everything goes right with the character doesn't mean you know what to do when everything goes wrong. Like here. Getting our asses kicked. Holy shit. Could have got a double up off that counter hit. So you see things like that. Like not blocking that gunflame. We're doing the exact same thing. 2 hits in the gunflame. And even right there. So you find yourself, or rather, I find myself getting overwhelmed in mirror matches just because it's a mirror match. Even if I'm better with the character, I would be too worried about someone doing to me what I do to people that I fight. You know? It's not as bad as it was. It's getting better. You know? But that's just what goes on in my head during the mirror match. And now we up against Mei. Cilio's Mei. So Mei, as I mentioned, pretty damn strong in this game. She is rush down extraordinaire. Holy shit. As you can see, this guy's actually, or rather this person, it's pretty good Mei. It's actually putting the proper amount of pressure on. It really sucks that I didn't fucking record matches with Gunshot when he was using Mei. I really regret that. Because y'all would have seen some ridiculous Mei play. But I think I played Gunshot before I fought this Mei. I think. I'm not sure. Based off the way the match is looking, I didn't. Nice. Got the wall splat. Could have got a heavier hit off that though. Could have did super and won the round actually. Instead of using super here, pointlessly and needlessly. What the hell? Oh my goodness. This is what, like, that was terrible. That was just a terrible decision. That was terrible execution. There was no reason to do anything. This round should have actually already been over. When I wall splattered her, I should have supered. That would have killed her. No question. Instead, I just randomly throw out super when I see it jump. So yeah, Mei, Dolphin pressure. If you're not fighting Mei, or rather, if the Mei you're fighting isn't spamming Dolphin, then they're not playing Mei right. Simple as that. Also, she is like really, like weirdly mobile in the air. It's so strange. Like she doesn't have a double dash like Millia, but you would think she do. She especially has this move where she drops straight down that can just completely fuck up your anti-air timing. But yeah, she is. Whew. I hate Mei. Simple as that. I hate Mei. Oh, nice. Damn. Okay, so the proper follow-up there is 5K. I didn't know that at the time. I know that now, though. Like I said, hindsight is 20/20. I'm more like 40/40. Counter. Okay, so again, the proper thing to do there, off that counter hit, would have been to super. Wow. Yep. We ended up getting crossed up there at the end. Oh, look, it's the Jellyfish Pirates. I'm gonna get Johnny. Anyway, the proper thing to do there, as we run into Wings Chicken again, would have been to do super after the counter hit, because it would have made it unbreakable. And Soul can catch both supers, or rather either super, or if a counter hit. So that's actually the best time to use the heavy mob cemetery, is when you get a counter hit. Counter. Alright, so when fighting Kai, I don't know if I mentioned this before. I should have, but I'll mention it again, because you're gonna see a Kai set pretty soon. Okay, that wasn't bad. That was improv. That wasn't bad. It wasn't optimal, but it wasn't bad either. That little makeshift combo. That's the great thing about this game. Even if you don't know optimals, you don't need to. You can create your own combos in this game so easily. Like, this game promotes creativity, unlike most fight. Like, honestly, the only game that I can think of that gives you this much creativity, like offensive creativity, is Fighters, really. You can do some crazy shit in Fighters, but that's mainly because you got 3 characters to use. So it really like expands the limits possibility. Definitely should have vortexed under that fireball. That shit is slow as fuck. And easily could have got vortex. Right there, again, supposed to go 5K. Whenever you're canceling off the ground and hitting somebody in the air with Soul, it's 5K. It's a random super. Just throwing it out. On some I have no other option shit. Absolutely pathetic. I don't like it. I don't like things like that. Look at this. This is not real pressure. I don't have to block this. But yeah, not to lose my train of thought, but when fighting Kai, I like to take a lot of caution. He has a pretty solid range advantage over. So I treat him like Catalina. Unless, or rather, there's only 2. Excuse me. I treat him like Catalina, as in, there's 2 places I want to be when I fight. If I'm not point blank range, then I want to be full screen. I don't want to be mid range. Look at all this goddamn meter. I don't want to be mid range. I don't want to be neutral range. No. I want to be either right in front of him or full screen. Those are the optimal distances for me. Reason being, because mid-range is too much of an advantage for the character. Die by thigh. No, die by the thigh. That's a funny name. Another Kai. But yeah, mid-range is too risky to be. And these characters own mid-range. Unless you are also strong in the mid-range. Which Soul is not. As you can see, I typically start off aggressive. That was an early burst. Yeah, I typically start off aggressive. Because, one, I'm not scared. That was a good grab. One, I'm not scared. And two, like I mentioned before, I like to take the initiative. Oh, man. That was a pretty heavy hit. I end up in the corner against Kai a lot. Nice. Counter. Definitely could have got Heavy Viper there. Nice. Went under the fireball. Off a pretty good read. Nice. Got the double 5S off the counter hit. There we go. Stagger that. No respect. Nice. 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 That was the right decision. Probably could have got Fafnir though. He is throwing his leg out. Just seeing him throwing his leg out like that, I could have done more than just stand there and watch. Could have used 6S. Nice. That was almost a pro maneuver. What would have made it complete would have been if we had jumped after that purple RC and grabbed him. But that wasn't bad. And last but not least, we got Sir Darks and Milia Rage for the finale. I'm hungry. I gotta get some food after this.
Mankind knew that they could.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing too much like more explaining. I just want y'all to be familiar with everything, so that when the game comes out, and like for sure comes out, we already got that familiarity. All right, managed to block that. Yeah, that shit is pretty unsafe. All right. One of the gets a couple Milias who are actually like competent with the air mobility. Could have got more of that 2H. Ooh, counter. Alright. So this Milia seems to know how to jump around. So when it comes to fighting characters that are really fast, I just oof. And that was a feint. That wasn't even a real gun flame. But this is a real fucking choke slam. They're playing my song, not yours. Actually, that's my thumbnail. Alright, here we go, round 2. You know, another thing about this game, I notice when you get the first round, you kinda get the second round almost easier than you got the first round. It's weird. As you can see, it's happening right now. Overwhelming this Milia right now. Alright, that was a pretty good block string. I didn't respect it though. No need to. Oh. That was pretty slick. Oh, we traded. But it was a trade in our benefit. So that's going to wrap up our matches for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like. If you've been watching these videos for a bit, or you know somebody who might like them, hit that comment section, let me know. And, you know, just hit it up, just say what's up. Subscribe to the channel so that we can continue moving forward in this path we've chosen. With all that being said, it's Danger Dan signing off.